Hi guys, today we are gonna just hang out once again and try some new makeup. I picked up a lot of makeup in the past few weeks, and this is gonna be like a high-end makeup try on. I've used every product more than once because I also wanted to give my review. I do have like one or two affordable products as well, but mostly it's high-end because I really wanted to try some high-end makeup. I've been doing this for like way too long and I think it was time. So take you quickly through all the products that I'm going to be showing you today. You can decide if you want to watch this video for my review on it, but please watch the full video. It helps me out a lot, and yeah, I'm really excited. Let's just begin with the video. I'm gonna quickly put my hair back. Okay, I have around 8 to 9 products. I'm just gonna quickly run down all the products. The first one I have is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollowed Flawless Filter. That's right, I finally got this. Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Really been wanting to try this, so I got this. But for the base, I actually picked up this Rimmel's skin tint. I've heard really good things about this. I have the Rare Beauty blush, of course. I still wanted to try this on for my long form video. I've shown this so many on my shorts. So I have the Rare Beauty blush. From Rare Beauty, I have two more things. I have their Perfect Strokes Volumizing Mascara, and I also have their Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist. So these are all new products. I still have their outer packaging. I've saved it. And then for lips, I have 3. First, I have this Swiss Beauty's lip liner, which is for like 50 bucks. Then I have 2 lip glosses. This is so exciting. I have the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is in the Heat variant. We'll talk more about this. And then I have the Tower 28 Shine On Milky Lip Jelly. So these are all the products that I'm going to be trying with you guys in this video. I'm going to quickly moisturize my skin using the moisturizing lotion from Nutriderm. I haven't used this in a while actually, so let's just use this today. I'm really sorry if you can hear construction noise. Nothing new, they won't stop. I don't know kab inka ghar banega. How lightweight it is, but it sits so beautifully under makeup. But the only thing is that it's a little too expensive, so leftover on my hand. First, also going to use this mist. This is the Rare Beauty's Always an Optimist 4-in-1 mist. I've got mostly mini. I've tried to find mostly mini and travel sizes because it's always a good idea to try them first before you get like the full size. So I'm just going to show you the packaging. It's so cute. It comes in a cardboard, and it is a texture matte finish kind of a cardboard, and when you open it, it says rare, you are rare. It's just the little details. A glow boosting mist that hydrates, primes, sets and refreshes. So it's something that you can use before your makeup, to set your makeup, refresh your makeup, all of that. And this one is in the 35 ml. This has some oil infused in it, so you have to like shake it before you use it. That's how she says you have to use it. This is how the product looks like. There's a Rare Beauty over here, so I'm just gonna quickly do this. Just I have used this once or twice before. It has a very it has a very mild fragrance, nothing overpowering, which is nice. I have this is the Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is so much raved about. Got the mini. Now this freaking mini, which is like 5.5 ml, comes for like 1500. Shade that I have is 4.5 medium. This is a product that something that you can use beneath your foundation, something you can use on its own, like just on your bare skin, something you can mix in with your foundation, something you can use even as a liquid highlighter. So it's just one of those products. A lot of celebrities, makeup artists and a lot of celebrities use this. That is how the packaging is. It's very cute and tiny. It comes in an applicator like this, so it's very easy that way. So I'm just gonna put this. So as you can see, this also has some kind of tint, so something you can use on your bare skin. That is also going to give you a little bit of coverage, so it's unique that way. I haven't seen a product like this, but I think Elf has done it. Elf, the Halo Filter Glow, something like that. I think Elf has duped this. I haven't used it personally, but don't know when it's gonna come on Nykaa, but even if it does, I think it's gonna be ridiculously priced. This is how my skin looks. This does not give you a crazy glow. One thing that I really like about this product is that the shimmer particles in this is almost invisible. How I feel about this product exactly. Now this is a really good product, no doubt, but heard people say that it's unreal, it's out of this world. I don't think that it is something that a mind blown. I obviously like it, I love it, I love how my skin looks, but especially when you can find something like exactly like this, it's not something that you have to spend your like that much of money on. So if you can get your hands on the elf one, please do. I think it's just gonna do a good job as this one. I hope it's coming across the right way. Try this Rimmel's skin tint. This is the Rimmel's Kind and Free Moisturizing Skin Tint, and the shade that I have is 210 Golden Beige. Now I'm going to tell you like right off the bat, I love this product. This as a skin tint is because it does exactly what it says. Okay, this is how the texture is. It's dripping down, which means it has a very thin and liquidy consistency, very different from the Maybelline's Fit Me tint that has a very like a thick texture. Shade does look dark on me, but I mean, I like darker shades. I don't mind darker shades. What I mind is lighter shades on my skin. By the way, one thing that I've recently started doing is like take the product, take my foundation brush and stipple it first and then use it on my skin. It looks so natural that way. That is the skin tint. Love the skin tint. It's so skin like. It's so glowy. It does have a very glowy and a dewy finish. If you can find your shade match in this, please go for it. It's really good. Really like how my skin looks, as you can see, and it also blends like within seconds. Like you will not know, you know, one of those products that sits really well into your sits really well on your skin. You don't even realize when it got blended and like just sink into your skin. Actually like this one a lot more than I like my Maybelline Fit Me because of the finish, the coverage, how it looks on my skin. Love this so much. This is a beautiful product. I will influence you to go and buy this because it's worth giving it a shot. It's Too Faced Born This Way concealer. The shade that I have is Golden Beige. This is how it looks like. To be honest, I do have a lot of expectations from this concealer because of how much it's talked about. Applicator like this. Quickly use it under my eyes. I think this shade is pretty good. I picked like a very good shade match for me. It's pretty thick in consistency. By the way, this concealer blends very beautifully. This concealer is really full coverage. This coverage is insane. This is out of the world. For like second thought impressions, I really like this concealer. Obviously the coverage that it gives is like out of this world. I'm mind blown, but at the same time, what I love more about this is how hydrating it feels. It feels so light, even though it's so full coverage. You need like a very little amount. It feels so lightweight, does not feel heavy, and my under eyes look very hydrated. I've used so many full coverage concealers, but most of them have that matte drying finish. This one does not, which I love. If you are looking for a high and like a good high-end concealer, and if you are wanting to spend a little, you know what to go for. Before we move on to blush, I'm gonna use a little bit of this bronzer. My love for this bronzer is like, it's unmatched. Also something that I wanted to share, if you're not on Instagram, you might have not known, but I haven't been putting out a lot of content that I usually would, or rather usually that I would want to, because I posted a story on my Instagram like exactly a week back, and if you don't follow me there, you should, which you should because I post a lot of my like updates, a lot of a little bit more personal things there. I still haven't gotten the feature of YouTube stories yet. I don't understand when I'm gonna get it, but once I do, I'm gonna post everything here also. But on YouTube, it does get a little bit difficult to post like updates and stories about personal. Either you have to make a full-on video or do a shorts or anything of that sort, and community post does not reach to a lot of you, so it just gets a little bit hard. Coming to the point, I've been going through kind of a rough patch right now. Now that I think of it, I should have mentioned it here because you guys deserve to know it. And it has become like, now it's pretty normal, and it is normalized that people show their bad phases of life, people show their bad like days, which breaks a lot of those assumptions. But what I'm trying to say is people have become more vulnerable on the internet, which is something I love about the space. I need to come back on track, which I'm gonna. Let's do blush. This is the Rare Beauty's blush. I've already shown you guys this before. This is in the shade Truth. Honestly, this is all you need. You don't need to get the full size because this is gonna last you forever, and you're gonna know why. One dot, even like one dot is like too much. I'm just gonna blend this. Still, regardless of that, I have been pushing out content as much as I possibly can. I try to post. I just don't like to keep you guys hanging for nothing. For me, it's until and unless it's possible, like it's impossible for me to, you know, get up and shoot something and post it. I'm gonna continue doing it. So BTS me, I'm always planning content and everything. It's just the execution part that sometimes does not happen. The shade Truth, this is like a mauve maroon. Mauve and maroon would mix, and that's the shade. It's a pretty dark shade, which will show up, which means it's also going to show up if you have deeper skin tones. It has a nice dewy finish. The blush comes in like two finishes, okay? They have more dewy shades and they have like a few matte shades also. Now regarding this blush, let me just break it to you. I have not seen a lot of people hate this blush, like not like this blush. I've seen a few, but having said that, I've seen a few people not really liking this blush, only because of the fact that it's like is hell pigmented, okay? And the other set of people, the majority of people love it because for that reason. IMO, in my opinion, I love this blush. This is one of the best liquid blushes I've ever used, and how long lasting. If you don't already know, blushes are the first one to fade away from your face. So if it's long lasting, it's a win-win. And it's expensive, but you can get these minis for 1,200-1,300, which is still expensive, but come on, it's Rare Beauty. If you are a beginner, you will not like this at all. It might be a little bit too scary for you, so as a beginner, don't go for this. If you know how to work around with blushes and everything, highly will recommend this. If you can get your hands on this from anywhere, please get it. You will not regret it. If you ask me, I will fully recommend it to you. Now it's on you. If you want to get it, you can. I am trying to find dupes for most of these products. I'll try as much. Dupe though I don't think so I can, but alternatives which work in a similar way, which look a similar way, I will try my best, my level best, to find dupes for you all. Okay, finally let's come on to mascara. Another thing from Rare Beauty. This is their Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. It comes in a very similar packaging. Like about this mascara is the wand. Usually when you have minis, you have like very little space of the wand and it's very hard to work with, but this one is pretty decent. This is how the wand looks like. Regular wand is nothing correct. It's nothing unique about the wand. I finally have a theory on mascaras. I feel like mascaras and skincare work pretty much the same way, different for different people. I'm not able to figure out how my lashes are. They're not straight, they're not very like not there almost. Which kind of mascaras work for my lashes, I'm still trying to figure it out, but once I master that, it's gonna be over for you all. My first impressions of this mascara, I've used it like 5-6 times. One thing that I will say about this mascara is that it's not clumpy. It is not at all clumpy, which I love. Which is the first thing that I look in a mascara. A bit of the drier formula. It's not a very wet formula. Again, something that I have recently discovered. Mascaras have like a dry formula and a wet formula. I didn't know that until now. What am I doing? I'm questioning my own. I think it looks pretty good. You tell me, like, you tell me how. I'm not disappointed with it at all, but I'm also not wowed by it. Which is like pretty normal for me. With time, I might have a different opinion about this mascara. So for now, that's all I have to say. It's not waterproof, by the way, which is also something that I like. Yeah, we are almost towards the end of the video. We just have some lip products. We just have the lip products. Before that, let me just use this once again. Let's do lips. I'm using the Swiss Beauty's Bold Matte Liner. I was wanting like a brown lip liner, which is why I ended up getting this. And I was looking for a shade like this, exactly like a neutral brown. It's not the smoothest I've ever used, to be honest. It's not the smoothest. If you have like a lip balm already on your lips, it makes it a lot smoother in application. For the price, it's damn good. I'm still yet to try the Mars lip liner, and then maybe we can do like a comparison. Let's go with this. This is the Fenty Beauty. If I had to try anything from Fenty Beauty, it has to be their glosses. Like, it has to be their gloss bombs, no doubt. And two variants in this. They have their gloss bomb and they have their gloss bomb heat. This is the heat variant, which is supposed to be a little bit plumping, so it has that kind of a tingling sensation. And the other one is the regular original gloss bomb. But man, Fenty Beauty is very, very expensive. And the shade that I picked up is Fenty Glow Heat. I really tried looking for the hot chocolate shade, but I couldn't find it, so I got the Fenty Glow Heat. It gives so much pigment in just one swipe. The applicator is very unique, so that just in one swipe you get enough product to like cover your entire lips, which is great. And the applicator is definitely the star of this product. It has like a very candy, it smells like, yes, it smells like sweet candy in it. This is how the gloss looks. Love it. The shine this gives is incredible. But that being said, very similar to the Maybelline's Lifter Gloss. I think that's the closest that you can get for these glosses. The difference between the original one and these ones is that the original one does have a little bit of shimmer, like the Maybelline one have. So lightweight. It is not sticky at all. This is the most non-sticky gloss I've ever used. It's very thick. It's very thick in texture. Lips definitely look plump and like really fuller. About the tingling sensation, not too much. I think personally I don't find like lip glosses got tingling sensation too much. I can barely feel it. The one that the Too Faced lip injection has, this one has a similar kind of effect, tingling sensation and everything going on. If you wear it or just on its own, now that I've used lip liner, but if you wear it on its own, it does make your lips look a little bit red, because this is pretty long lasting, I feel, and even if it wears off, it leaves your lips feel very hydrated. And completely depends on you. Right now we have a lot of good affordable lip glosses in the market. Maybe not as good as this, but very close to this and very good in quality. And you don't have to go spend your money on it, but if you want to, and if you'll ask me if I recommend it and if it's good, yes. We didn't get a chance to try this, but the Tower 28 lip jelly, I'm just going to show you the swatch of it. I have swatched this before and I have used this on my lips, and this one is this is how the shade looks like. It is more like a warm brown, more like a warm brown. It has a little bit of orange tint to it. Honestly, not the biggest fan of the shade. The shade that I have is looks somewhat like this. On Tower 28, they have very cute packaging. The shade that I got is Cashew, described as a rosy milky brown, something like that. I don't like how it looks on my lips, but I can make it work using a lip liner. Maybe we can use this in another video. Review on the mist. Really, this mist gives a very nice glow. The glow that you see, of course I've used other products, but this one equally gives me that really nice healthy glow. So love this a lot. I also have ordered like a few more makeup products. Those are like brands that you don't get here. Okay, so I don't want to put out a lot of these kind of content also, because even when I don't want to influence you to buy all of this, and intentionally, sometimes unintentionally, I might have done that. So I don't want to influence you to go and buy it, but it's just, I'm just really excited, so I can like totally film it for you, and I can also like just pass it, because this is your space too, and I want this to be our space where you don't feel like pressurized to buy anything. I will never ever like push down a product to you, or I just don't want to push out a lot of like similar content which, you know, maybe glorifies like buying a lot of hoarding a lot of products. It for this video. This is my final look. I love how my makeup looks right now. I don't think I'm disappointed with even one product. Skin tint is amazing. I will highly recommend it. On that note, we are done for today's video. If you would like to buy any of these products for yourself, I'm gonna leave a few Instagram pages that resell a lot of these products. There are a lot, and the ones that I have personally used and tried and I know they are authentic, I'm gonna leave all the pages for you. You can just like DM them and ask them. The rest are the other links that I will find. I'm gonna leave that also in the description box. Also keep in mind that these product prices, the reason I didn't mention is because it is very different. So the pages, they have like very different rates for each product. Just make sure that you ask like a few places before you just directly go for the show. You do a little bit of your own research. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.